What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're gonna be delivering, well, first we have to pick up the biggest semi in APM, and then we gotta deliver this to a warehouse that is located in the city. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Let's begin with the video. So we're gonna be taking I don't know, I really want to take my work truck today because this thing is a complete beast. Look at this thing, it's even got two tires in the rear from each side, but I kind of want to have fun. Let's take the TRX because I don't think I've driven this in a while. I think the last time I drove this thing was probably in 4 videos ago, so it's been quite a while since we've taken this thing on a job, and this job is gonna pay me around, oh, I missed my turn. Hold on, let me turn right here. This job is going to pay me at least $2,000. Yeah, this thing is gonna be quite the profitable and nice paying job. But anyways, our first task is to make our way to the warehouse so we can pick up a trailer and the semi. Thankfully it is going to be located right there, so we don't have to be traveling too much today. We just got to pick up these two things up, and then we're gonna make our way and get this huge semi and bring it back. But our main goal is to do this within 1 hour. We only have 1 hour, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible because there's also going to be a huge update in Southern Mudding, or at least that's what I've heard. If not, then I'm probably still gonna make an update video on it. Anyways, we are here at the warehouse. As you guys can see, this is Tenny's, or Tenny. I'm not sure if you guys can see because of the sun, but Tenny, like I said, quite a weird name. I'm not sure where that comes from or what it means, but I'm gonna park my truck right around here. I'm thinking about parking it right up front. We're gonna leave it over here. Yeah, let's park it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Whoops, I think I broke their window. Yeah, let me just park this thing and get out of here. All right, park this thing and let's go. Whoops, yeah, I completely ended up damaging the front window. All right, let's find the semi and the trailer. So far, oh, never mind, now that I speak of it, the trailer seems to be right here, so we're gonna be using this trailer. This thing is humongous. Oh my goodness, how many tires and wheels does this thing have? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Dude, this thing is humongous. This thing has 6 in the back, and then I'm guessing the semi should be right around here. I was right. I was 100% right. The semi is going to be right here. Honestly, this is my favorite semi in APM. I think my favorite semi has to be the new one with the flatbed. Dude, that semi is pretty nice looking. But let me hop in. We're gonna be turning on our beacons just like so, and let me close my garage, well, I guess the garage, as we leave. So now we just gotta slowly back into this thing. I'm gonna try to connect it without damaging anything, so that should be good right there. First try, and we are now connected to the trailer. Look at this thing. You can actually also turn on the extender. Look, I'm gonna press it in 3, 2, and 1. Look at that. These are the extenders, just in case you guys are hauling anything bigger, like one of those farm tractors or something like that. You can use these, or even the monster truck. You can put this, and it helps putting the monster truck on this trailer. But I'm gonna hop into the semi. We're gonna turn this thing on, and let's start making our way to the gas station because that is going to be the location the semi is going to be at. So let's start making our way over there. It looks like we are almost like 20 minutes into the job, so it looks like we have about 40 minutes to finish this job. So let's hurry up and make our way to the gas station. But if you guys are excited for tomorrow's video, make sure you guys are subscribed because tomorrow is the day when APM is going to have another update. So I'm really excited. I don't know what the update is going to be about, but I will make a video on it tomorrow morning. But anyways, we just gotta go all the way straight, all the way towards the end of the map, and then we're gonna be able to see the gas station. Let me just check my map. Yes, we are going the right direction, and okay, it looks like we are going the right direction, but they should remodel this thing in my opinion because this thing is quite old in the inside. I feel like they could put some like cabin lights that we could turn on. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. But anyways, I see the gas station in the distance. That means we are getting really close, so I'm gonna start slowing down and I'm gonna turn on my blinkers because we're gonna make a left turn right here. All right, let's pull in. Oh no, this is gonna be a headache. This is so long. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And it looks like the trailer is going to be, I mean, did I just say trailer? The semi is going to be right here, so I'm thinking about parking this thing kind of like straight parallel and then parking the semi on top of it. So this is going to be quite the tedious job, so let me carefully do this. I'm gonna back up. I'm kind of rusty. It's been a while since I've driven these huge trailers, and I think that is going to be perfect. All right, let me turn off the truck, and I'm gonna quickly disconnect this from this side. I was getting confused. From this side, there we go. And then we're just gonna pull forward, so then we're gonna be able to load up the semis. I think this should be good right here, and then we can finally hop in the semi. So let me hop in and we turn the thing, and oh my goodness, this thing looks so good. Honestly, maybe this one looks way better than that one. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let me back this thing up and let's get this thing finally loaded onto the trailer. Well, you know what, let me actually reverse into this thing. When we unload the semi, it's gonna be way much easier to take it off if we are parked like this. So let me carefully do this. We don't have to put the extenders, which is fine. Dude, oh my goodness, I already messed up. All right, let me do this one more time just like so, and perfect. I'm gonna try to park it right here, and look at that, we have the longest semi in APM loaded up on the trailer. We can now take this to the warehouse. You guys might have seen it. And now we can hop into our semi. There we go. And finally get this thing connected. So I'm going to carefully do this. I think I just back up straight. And come on. First try. Come on. It's not connecting. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's give it a 360 check just to make sure everything is nice and safe and secure. All right. This side is strapped down. This side is strapped down. All right. Nice. I think we are now ready to make our way over to the warehouse. I just wanted to be safe. Make sure this semi wasn't flying down the mountain when we make a turn. So let me hop in, turn this thing on, and let's make our way to the warehouse. I am so grateful that everything has been going super smooth. I mean, so far. Let me knock on wood and make sure that nothing actually happens. But we're gonna make a huge turn. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna hit it? Are we gonna hit the side? Oh my goodness. Look at that. We almost ended up hitting the side of the store. Look at that. Yo, I am one of the best players in APM. Look at this. I can barely fit through this. Oh, yo, that is crazy. All right, let me hop into the semi and let's continue with our journey, or I guess delivering this thing. So let me hop in. Let's turn on my blinkers because I'm gonna make a right turn right here. So looks like there is no traffic, and let's make our super wide turn. Oh my goodness, this is super scary. Oh, we kind of hit the stop sign. Whoops, sorry. No one saw that. You guys don't tell anyone that I ended up hitting the stop sign. All right, we can now make our way to the warehouse, which is going to be located right around here. And let me check on time. We have about 20, actually we have about 15 minutes to go. So we're gonna step on the gas. Come on, let's go, because we gotta turn in the semi on time. I also have to do some other jobs in APM. I'm kind of low on money, but that's because I still need to pay out my TRX. Alrighty, we have the intersection coming up, so we gotta start slowing down because this thing is heavy. Like, I'm talking about really heavy. All right, let's turn right here. Let's see if we can do this in the first try. Oh, no, we cannot do it on the first try. I spoke way too soon. All right, let's now try this one more time. And all right, nice. We're gonna have to go off-roading a little bit, but that is fine because we have successfully turned, and it looks like the server is very empty. Where is everyone? What happened to everyone? I'm all alone in the city, so make sure to like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And let's see, where is the warehouse? Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, I'm such a noob. Alrighty, everyone, we have the warehouse right here, and oh my goodness, look at my truck. Does my truck not look really good? It does, but I'm not sure if I should back into this thing or I should just go through. I think it's gonna look cooler if I back into it. All right, let me do that then. If I'm gonna get more aura, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have to pull into here so we can back into the garage, or I guess this warehouse that I was talking about. So it looks like I am straight in the middle. Dude, I am so crooked. But before I actually fix myself, let me open up the garage right here, the door. So let me do that, and then yeah, I gotta fix this thing. I'm gonna end up hitting the pole right here. So I think I have to pull a little bit forward first, and then I'm gonna be able to back into this thing. So let me fix myself, and then we're gonna be able to finally pull in. And I'm not sure if I have to open up the other door because this thing is super long and I don't want it to hit the door. So honestly, I think this is going to work fine. All right, let me turn this thing off and let's check how close we are to the door. And oh dude, we actually have quite a space. All right, before we actually unload this huge semi, we gotta disconnect it from here, and then I'm gonna be able to move forward with this. All right, so then we can have the ability to take off the semi. But it looks like we are running out of time. We have right around 5 minutes, so let me hop in and let's quickly unload this semi like so. And I'm gonna back right next to the trailer and do this. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looked like one of the best semis. Just look at the design. It's got gold stripes, a nice blue color with some gray on top. Yo, this thing has a crazy color combination. But we can now finally hop right back in the semi, get it connected, and drop it off at, actually, you know what, we actually picked it up right here, so yeah, we can just drop it off here. But first, let me just get it connected first, back up, and all right, nice, we got this thing connected back to the trailer. And now this is going to be the hard part, because now we have to reverse and drop it off right here where my mouse is. So let's carefully do this. Let's see how good I am. If I can't do this, then I am not the best at APM, but let's see and find out right now. On our first try, can we do this? All right, everything's so good so far. All right, and now we just turn right here, kind of angle it, and oh no, I have to fix myself. All right, you guys, I think I am not the goat. I'm so sad now. Alrighty, I am almost finished dropping this trailer off. I just gotta make sure I am straight. All right, and perfect. All right, we can now disconnect this thing. I forgot to turn off my semi. Anyways, let me disconnect it from the back. There we go, and we can now hop in so we can drop this thing off right around here. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it off right here. Dude, this is so easy and convenient. Good thing I didn't close it. But I'm gonna back into this thing carefully. I'm gonna turn off the beacons, and we have finally dropped off our semi and dropped off the longest semi in APM into this gigantic warehouse. We can now go and alrighty everyone, but if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.